Ross Ohlendorf, the right-hander out of Austin, Texas, gets the ball, and on Tuesday against Atlanta, probably his most consistent outing. Don Kelly rips one to right field. This one's going to go off the wall. That's his first hit in the big leagues this season, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's hit the belt.
And this one bunted toward Ohlendorf. And he will throw out Santiago, the sacrifice manager. Had 2 home runs in that series. This one down to first. Eric Hinsky looks the runner back, steps on the bag, and there are 2 away. The 1-2 to Cabrera. And he struck him out. He'll have to throw it down to complete it. Strikeout 2-3, the putout. Dontrelle Willis, just making his 7th start, was on the disabled list starting on March 29th during spring training. Went on.
He actually had to be removed in the first inning. He just could not throw a strike. He walked, I don't know how many in a row.
And he walks Andrew McCutchen to lead off the bottom of the first inning. 3-2. There goes McCutchen, and LaRoche lines this one into center field. And tripping around second is McCutchen. He's got to stay there. He would have been into third easily, but he tripped heading around the bag. First and second, nobody out to start the inning. Cleats from 2009, not 1909. And Sanchez, a good bunt. Gets past the pitcher. Nobody at first. A base hit. Bases are loaded. 1-0 Pirates. A bases loaded walk, and Jim Leland storming out of the first base dugout. And Delwyn Young hits this one to the right side. Cabrera will come home. They'll get the force there. No. Yes, they said he held it long enough. Home plate umpire Jerry Davis will say that the ball was coming out of the glove when Laird was trying to take it out. So Young aboard on the fielder's choice, and LaRoche is out. 3-2 on the putout.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Looked like it came out.
At first I said, yeah, he caught it, but then the ball actually is coming out of the top of the glove. It never touches his bare hand. Yeah, he caught it.
2-0 Pirates. Good call, Bob. And he drives one to center field. Going back on it is Granderson. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third and scoring is Craig Monroe. 3-0 Pirates.
The pocket.
Wilson hits this one to center. Granderson almost in the same spot will make the catch. And the Pirates end up getting 3 runs on a pair of hits. Rough start for Dontrelle Willis and the Tigers. 3-2. Popped them up. Robinson Diaz has a play, and there's one down. Popped up. Freddie Sanchez. And there are 2 down. 3-2 pitch. And this one to left. Craig Monroe drifting over near the line.
We got that one.
He makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
That was a pretty special day.
At that point in the season, things hadn't been going too well. I mean, that had to be really one of the memories you're going to take after all this, is that run the last half of the season.
30th place, and, you know, we made it happen.
That's going to be a base hit for Andrew McCutchen. And first and second, nobody out. That one right off Dontrelle Willis.
Well, if he was hurting before,
that's got to hurt.
Dallas and start naming the teams.
The list goes on and on.
And he beats out the double play. So first and third now.
We have never had this many people turn around and just watch the booth before. It's incredible.
I don't believe that.
5, 4, 3. Billy, congratulations. Thanks for bringing this up. It's a great throw for us to have this up here and to have you up here as well.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. I will. Oh, trust me, I will.
Okay.
He doesn't know he's on TV.
Shallow left. Jack Wilson will handle it. And there is one down. And the pitch. Right back to Ohlendorf. And there are 2 away in the top of the third inning.
Is that who was glaring at us back there in the back?
No, the guy with the white gloves. That's the guy. 1-2 popped up left side. Jack Wilson out there again. And he'll do the same thing that he did to Adam Everett to start the inning.
You can't help him out by getting a 2-pitch out, a 3-pitch out. No, not early in the game anyway.
And Monroe walks for the second time today.
And that's what we were doing in that first inning after we had already got him on the ropes. We had scored some runs. Leland had gone out there. You knew he was just ready to come out of the ball game. We're in the bullpen.
5 walks so far. And Delwyn Young to right field. This one's going to go down, and going to third is Craig Monroe. First and third, nobody out.
A base hit. But what if that was a line drive at the first baseman instead of a base hit?
And that's ball 4. Hinske walks for the second time. Bases are loaded for the second time in the game with nobody out. I mean, what would you suggest? Just go up there with a blindfold and stand there? This one's popped up. And they'll get nothing out of this at bat from Diaz. And Wilson, little flare. They'll get nothing out of this at bat. And he hits one down to short.
Incredible. Bases loaded, nobody out. You can't sniff the strike zone. We get no one.
3 innings in the book. (3-2). And Santiago walks. Josh Anderson, a 2-ball, 1-strike count. The pitch, the runner goes. This one is slapped to the left side, past Jack Wilson. And now the Tigers with runners at first and third.
Yeah, they're playing a little 2-run, hit and run.
They can get a ground ball. And they got a ground ball. Left side, Andy LaRoche. Good backhand play. Sanchez will hold the runner, so they'll just take the one in the middle. To first base, Hinske gets one. They got to tag him down there, and a double play.
Run scores.
So they'll take the 2 outs and trade the run there.
And maybe not score a run. You got to hold up, make sure the run is across the plate before you tag.
6. There goes McCutchen, and the throw down, not nearly in time. The second major league stolen base for Andrew McCutchen. And LaRoche to the right side. That'll get McCutchen over. Dontrell Willis covers. 3-1 is the putout, and down to third goes Andrew McCutchen. And Sanchez drives in a run. Well, McCutchen, who went back to third to make sure that ball was going to drop, runs across. It is 4-1 Pirates. And Monroe swings. Delwyn Young, another base hit. Delwyn Young is making a case to be in that lineup every day. That's his second hit of the game when he was with the American League teams. Tampa Bay last year, Boston, and he's been with Toronto. And this one into center field. Sanchez will score. Delwyn Young around third. He's coming to the plate. He'll score. A 2-out, 2-run single from Robinson Diaz, and it's 6-1 Bucks. And Jack hits this one to left field. Going back on it is Don Kelly, and he'll reach up in front of the wall and make the catch. 3 more runs come across in the 4th. We'll head to the 5th. 6-1 Bucks. And Brandon Inge lifts this one to left field. Craig Monroe calling for it. 1 away. Jack Wilson on a 1-hopper. 2 down. Zach Duke getting his 7th victory, and that one got him. So Everett is struck by the pitch for a set with the Cardinals. And there's strike 3 as Ross Ohlendorf strikes out Zach Miner to end the top of the 5th. We're halfway home. It's a 5-run Pirate lead. And this one to the side of the mound. Miner gets it. 1-3 goes the putout. They estimated it well over 500 feet. And McCutchen goes down on strikes. He hit an absolute monster home run. And this one's popped up by Andy LaRoche. Miguel Cabrera's got it. A very quick inning for Zach Miner and the Tigers. Ollendorf rocks, and the 3-1 pitch on the way. And he walks Kelly to lead off the inning. And this one's playable for Freddie Sanchez. Fighting the sun.
Had that glove up there, keeping the sun out of his eyes to the last possible moment. Color today.
That one gets away. And Kelly down to second base.
A notorious great big league base stealer either, where you'd be wanting to try and pick him off.
2 outs. The stretch and the 2-2. And this one up in the air. Freddie Sanchez giving it a look. Fighting the sun again. And that does it for the Tigers. Out of town scores there as Freddie pops this one up to the right side. And there's one out. And you see the Clemente wall. Normally they would have the scores of the other games going on today and the other matchups up there, but that's out.
Well, there's something that's really different. The catcher's gear.
Monroe goes down on strikes.
And it looked more like a bird cage.
Delwyn Young has his third base hit.
Drives home the point of how long baseball has been around.
And Eric Hinsky, for the 4th time today, gets a free pass.
Conservative and wanting to make sure that he was okay to not miss any starts.
Adam Everett goes to third base. And Delwyn Young is going to be out there. Called out by Mike Everett. Looked like he had beaten it. And here comes John Russell out to argue the call. John Russell not happy with the call of Mike Everett at third base, and Delwyn Young trying to beat the throw. And the Pirates will strand 2 base runners. It's a little chopper by Robinson Diaz and Adam Everett to Inge, and Inge may have been off the bag after what was perhaps his most consistent outing. Kept the ball down, got a lot of ground ball outs. And Jackson leads off Granderson with a walk. Inge to third, backhanded by LaRoche. They'll get one at second. That's it.
Make him hit it on the ground. A lot of 2-seam fastballs. But because he concentrates downstairs so much, a lot of them are in the dirt.
Gerald Laird goes the other way, and he has himself a 1-out base hit on a 3-2 pitch. 2-2. This one down to third, and LaRoche stops it. He'll step on the bag and get the out. That's a terrific play.
He can pick it.
Pitch to Thames to left field. And that'll load the bases as Laird is held at third. And this one is into right field. Laird's going to score. Everett being waved around. And Delwyn Young runs the baseball in. And Burnett to Polanco. This one to left. Going back is Monroe. He's got room. And he'll make the catch. And Burnett puts out the Detroit Fire.
To have a 6.5 ERA.
Right down to Brandon Inge. Good scoop at first by Cabrera, and Wilson's out.
Nate Robertson doing a lot of starting for the Tigers in the last few years.
There was a left-hander up there. Well, the way the lineup was configured today. Ooh, and he's hit by a pitch. I didn't mean that kind of hit.
Yeah, that one got him good.
3-2 pitch coming to Andrew McCutchen. And this one into left field.
Nice at bat.
Brandon Moss is going to go to third base. McCutchen stops at first, and with 1 out, the Pirates have runners at the corners as Andrew McCutchen has his second base hit this afternoon. There goes McCutchen, and LaRoche puts it in play to the left side. Brandon Moss makes Inge look, and LaRoche is out. You might see him in the game before long. Sanchez will take the 4 wide ones and go down to first base. And he hits this one to the left side. Brandon Inge gloves, throws to second to Polanco covering, and they force Sanchez there. And the intentional walk works as scripted for Jim Leyland's Tigers. Andrew McCutchen and the Pirates ahead 6-3. And he walked him. Cabrera 0 for 3. And he pops it up. Shallow right, way out to get it is Sanchez. Coming on is Delwyn Young, and Freddie Sanchez makes a tremendous play. Delwyn Young was way deep in right field. I don't know if Delwyn saw it off the bat. He had a very late break. Granderson to Sanchez. He'll take the out at first base.
This last one here in the 8th. That should do it. And it does.
Andrew McCutchen tracking that one down, and John Graybo does his job, gets him out of the 8th.
He was looking for something hard.
And he walked him. And that's the one that's not the Heat.
And the one time you say that's never going to happen, he's going to drop that on you.
Did you see Hinsky's? He said, wow.
Well, that's unhittable.
Diaz strokes this one to deep center. Granderson going back, still going back, and he makes the catch.
You throw a breaking ball like that in that location and mix it in with a 99, 100 mile an hour fastball, you're not going to get hit. You know, you follow some basic rules.
Delwyn Young takes off.
It's going to work out.
Popped up. Miguel Cabrera makes the catch. And with that, the 8th inning is over. We will head to the top of the 9th inning. Matt Capps coming out of the bullpen. Pretty close, but ball 4. The 1-2 to Everett. Ground ball to shortstop. Jack Wilson to Freddie Sanchez for one. Double play. 1-2. Swing and a strike 3. Ball game. Save number 16 for Matt Capps. Ross Ohlendorf gets his 6th victory of the season. The Pirates get their 30th win as they take 2 of 3 from the Tigers in interleague play this weekend. 6-3 the final score as Capps, who had the landscaping done in the front of the mound, helped him out. Strikes out Marcus Timms to end the ball game.